20th, 2022. I'm in this, I don't know, Union Jack, someone said, rectangular pattern. The flag is what we refer to it here as. There was a person, well, actually there's two persons, that came to speak with Lou in the backyard today. They asked if I would join. I, of course, went down there to speak with them. In the conversation, came up, now one is 81 years old, this gentleman, and I don't know how old the other gentleman was, I didn't ask. They said, where do you meet? Like, I mean, where does, like, a respectable person go to meet someone? I mean, in the area. So then I got into this, like, weird conversation about, like, I mean, like, my entire life, the advice has been to find an ugly man. To find an ugly man, to find a rich man. I mean, it's a weird conversation, so we're not going there. I'm not going there. But it's terrible advice, but it is whatever it is. I mean, it's better than, like, online dating, that's for sure. That did not come up. Or at least they didn't bring it up. And so one gentleman, the new gentleman that I had never met before, he said that there's a new thing called pickleball. And I'm like, pickleball? I was like, oh, I think I saw that on the news the other night. And he said, yeah, he says, I know, he said, it's big in Long Island. He's like, I don't really know about Queens. He's like, I don't think that it's made its way to Brooklyn yet. He said, but I heard that they were converting tennis courts to pickleball courts. And I was like, really? I was like, no, that's interesting. And then he said, I was like, now, and then Lou throws in that I'm having trouble with my knee at the moment. So if it's like a tennis-like game, it would be hard. He explained it's like a trifecta of 3 different ping pong, badminton, and tennis, like, but just to get moving. And so I said, and it's played with a wiffle ball. I was like, wiffle ball? I mean, I know the only person in my entire life, or let's put it this way, my entire adulthood after I had children, who's ever in my presence brought up a wiffle ball. There's only one. And that was on our way to port. So, it's like that intermittent memory of what's important, what's not. But what I thoroughly enjoyed was the news on Eyewitness News at 7. At first, I was like, I thoroughly enjoyed the section because it's sports, but it was different because it wasn't the professionals. And then they link in the weatherman. And then the weatherman at the end, which is Lee Goldberg, says, he uses an invert on, like, 1987. He says cats. And I was just like, now that's interesting. So here's the piece.
Well, Colin Morikawa is your one-stroke leader at the U.S. Open. Phil Mickelson missed the cut. Giants linebacker Justin Hilliard has been suspended 2 games for violating the league's policy on PEDs. And finally, it's the fastest-growing sport in America. We're talking about pickleball, which now even has its own professional league. Per usual, I look nothing like a pro. But thankfully, I had some help from a special guest in today's field trip. Why is pickleball the fastest growing sport in America?
It's hard to understand if you haven't played pickleball, but once you play it, you get it. It's a combination of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. And it's taken all the elements that they wanted of those sports, combined them, and come up with their own unique sport of pickleball.
All right, let's play. Oh. You said this sport is suitable for everyone, but then you looked at me and said, everyone but you, this sport is suitable for.
I feel like you interpreted my words incorrectly. I absolutely said that you cannot play this sport.
Come on, dude, you're supposed to be the pro here.
My bad.
I need to call in the ringer. Lee Goldberg!
Back you with a forecast guaranteed a victory. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I'm rocking the Apollos. I am the Tiger. I got the Tiger. Brian, you're gonna owe me a favor when this is all over. Come on, man. Can't go in the kitchen?
Do not hit the ball in the air.
No, you can't hit the...
I was just getting cooking in the kitchen.
Get out of the kitchen!
Nice. Get it. Yes.
Oh! 1987, second doubles, Canton High School. Remember.
No truer words have ever been on a t-shirt. Let's be honest about that. Lee Goldberg, the star of the show, your thoughts on another field trip cameo, my friend.
I mean, I'm always here for you, buddy, anytime. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for letting me help.
Lee, the pickle whites were very impressive.
Very impressive, head to toe.
Thank you very
Well
much.
played, sir.
All right, thank you guys. Before we go tonight, we do want to let you know that.
Now, the humans did create in Hollywood a movie called The Weatherman. Or no, it was The Anchorman? Right. It was like two competing stations. They were kind of having a whatever. I'll see if I can pull it up on DVR. But I don't want to leave out my other favorite weather person. Again, I don't really speak to too many humans. Are you allowed to have two favorite weathermen? Lonnie Quinn is... He was on the fence today. I thought that was a really classy play on words. But he's on Channel 2, not on Channel 7.
Are total washouts. They are just that. They are rain chances. We will officially be into summer once you get to tomorrow at 5:13 in the morning. So from Sheet Meadow, right here in Central Park, very teetering Lonnie Quinn. Back to you in the studio.
So two things.
It's actually not all that comfortable.
Is it really a bathing suit?
Yeah, what do you got?
Right? It doesn't feel like it. And then number two, the pants. Have you ripped your pants yet?
I know,
on the
be
fence?
careful there, Lonnie.
The chain link.
No, but I don't. No, you know what? You know what's gonna happen? Because I do
That's why you
feel.
always-
Well, listen, we'll check it. Because I feel like I'm kind of stuck. Like I feel like I'm snagged right now. No, I'm good to go, people. I am good to go. We got no inappropriate rips in the back. We're good. And again, as far as it being a beach day or a bathing suit day, Mo, when you're in the sunshine, you get that thermal warming. I think it is if you're in the sun and you got a lot of sunshine out there to enjoy. So, guys, we are live here in Central Park. Let's go back to you with an intact pair of pants.
Thank you.
It's all yours, guys.
Thank you, Lonnie.
We'll go with it. All right.
Up next.
Now this is the beginning part that I didn't rewind far enough, I guess. It's the sheep's whatever park. He says it, I think.
There. I mean, most people, honestly, look out there, most people are in bathing suits. What we've got is just a gorgeous day. I want to...
See, for me, just previous this back section, the sunlight is, with the way the camera's angle is, washes out. And it's not a critique. It's just a concern. Because when I walk out, my eyes pick up on it. And earlier in a solar message, somebody actually gave me one of those like little science clips where I've been learning from, being the words that they use, the ultraviolet, the visual, and then the ultraviolet, and then the infrared. And then they show the wavelength that one's faster or peaks more often, more rapid. Again, I don't have the right words because I'm not a professional and I don't have anybody to speak to about it. But it does make a difference in the way that it shows up.
I want to show you a different view of New York City, just so you get a different vantage point. I mean, it's just a great looking day. Nothing more than a couple of thin clouds out there. That's it. All right, more blue sky than anything else. 77, and it feels like 77 because there is no heat index. It's a nice dry air mass. The almanac shows you the high temperature was only 1 degree warmer at 78.
Oh, does it say that the 78 is high for today? Where'd the 77 go?
Which is actually a bit below average,
Non-competitive.
but there were no complaints about this day. It was just beautiful out there. So what do you expect? I'm calling it bookend beauties this week, meaning Monday's a great day, Friday's a great day. In between, kind of unsettled for Tuesdays and Thursday. We're talking mainly showers, but there could be, some storms mixed in there as well. And also the humidity goes up markedly tomorrow. I mean, it's just so dry out there today. The radar picture, quiet in our area. You do see a little band of rain in western Pennsylvania. That could be coming in here tomorrow. And then when you look out, west of that, I guess the big story is that big 2 o'clock. Are total washouts. They are just that. They are rain chances. We will officially be into summer.
Oh, and there's another weatherman. This gentleman's on Channel 7 as well. He was on at 4 o'clock. He had a forecast, but I don't have his name at the bottom, and I don't remember his name.
Clouds increasing later.
But what concerns me in real serious things, I mean, it goes from the whatever they're doing in their skits and making their segments interesting and fun and whatever, to the more serious news, which is the fact of these arrows that I see and just how much changing the other two forecasts were from Friday when they did this pickleball thing. The fence was from tonight, which is Monday, which is also this the observance day of Juneteenth, coming off the heels of Father's Day. And so is this piece right here with this gentleman.
On tonight, no weather worries though, right through about dawn tomorrow, as the rainfall will stay out of here.
But even this section, it was going in one. Oh, and one of the gentlemen today, and I don't know what a Dyson sphere is. He said, look it up. I'll have to, if I can remember, I'll try to do it later. I think I mentioned it once before on my Facebook feed when I ran into the information. But if that's the theoretical or hypothetical, in between magnetic whatever, and that's what this is in representation of, is the changing of the magnets in pulling energy, whatever. I mean, it's just concerning why they keep changing, and there's nobody to ask that I'm aware of in the local area that knows anything for the health related feature of what that could represent. So that's the serious part. And now I'm going to try to go with the beginning part and the pickleball, if I can find the Anchorman piece from that Hollywood put together for I don't know what conversation was going on surrounding that. It's called Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. It says a 1970s newsman feels threatened by a female employee.
There was a time when people believed everything they heard on TV. This was an age when only men were allowed to read the news. And one anchorman was more man than the rest.
Good evening. I'm Ron Burgundy?
Damn it! Who typed a question mark on the teleprompter? Hey, Garth, how's the divorce?
Oh, not so good. I'll probably never see my kids.
Fantastic. I'm not lonely.
I'm beloved by everyone in San Diego.
You're so wise. You're like a miniature Buddha, covered in hair. What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are your passions?
To be the first female anchor.
And I'd like to be king of Australia. Seriously, you sound like an insane person.
I just got a call from Network, and the decision has been passed down to make Veronica our co-anchor. No! No! Don't get me wrong. I love the ladies, but they don't belong in the newsroom. It is Anchor Man, not Anchor Lady. I don't know what we're yelling about.
What if just for tonight we weren't co-workers, we were co-people?
Oh, I'm storming your castle on my steed, milady.
We should keep it relatively quiet around the station.
Absolutely. I'd also like to share with you that we are currently dating, and that she is quite a handful in the bedroom. Uh-oh.
Knights of Columbus, that hurts.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
What are you doing on our station's turf, Burgundy?
Come get a taste.
You took a...
I have no idea if this is what goes on Long Island after hours while I've been...
For me.
And I would not do that again. It hurts like a mother.
Take me. Take me right now.
Let's make a baby.
What it wasn't is anything I have a marriage certificate to. So, star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken, it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. It has a Knights of Columbus reference. It did not pass me by without specific recognition of who that's associated with in 1975 and whatever came previous.